Phyllis from the Doll Corner, and today, welcome back. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I welcome those who just checking in for the first time. And I like to sew. Dolls are great. I do some quilting and just general sewing. As long as I'm at my sewing machine, I'm in my happy place. But today I want to talk about the Cabbage Patch doll. Now in the 80s they were a big doll to get, if you were lucky to find one. But these Cabbage Patch dolls I picked up at yard sales and things several years ago, and I just sort of left them. Well, I started fixing them up, and then I never got them finished because I got a little disappointed when I heard the real story on the Cabbage Patch Kid. It was a lady by the name of Martha Nielsen Thomas from Kentucky. She started making them back in the 70s, early 70s, and she designed it, and it was an all fabric doll, and she designed the face sewed the face into place to get the big cheeks and things. And she would go to craft sales and sell these dolls for a little extra money, I would imagine. So that was good. Well, one day a guy came along and he bought a couple of her dolls and asked her the whole story about them, and she explained how they were all made in the cabbage patch field, and she had quite a little story about how they came to be and how she adopted them out, and she has the adoption papers. Rather than sell them, they were to be adopted. Of course, she got something for them, but so next thing she knew, there was the Cabbage Patch dolls for sale. This guy from Georgia came. He took the Cabbage Patch probably to China, because they were made in China, and got a manufacturer over there. He kept the same adoption papers and the same story, how they came from the Cabbage Patch and all this stuff. And she was quite disappointed, but she didn't want to be bothered to sue because, you know, a big business person over a little person, you know, doesn't always work. So she just sort of stepped back, and he did his thing with the Cabbage Patch Kids. So he's got this book out. This is one that was, I can't find a date on it, but it would be in the 80s, I would think. And he has her legend of the Cabbage Patch Kids right in the book here. And then he's saying how he's the creator, and with his talent and $300, he was able to start this big business. Well, as we know, it isn't altogether the truth. It's far from it. But then her husband, she died quite young, and her husband wanted her to be recognized as the person that started the Cabbage Patch doll. It was her design. So he sued. Well, he got enough money out of it to put the kids through school. So that was his legacy, of her legacy. And her name was Martha Nielsen Thomas from Kentucky. Now these are a bunch of patterns that I got, and they're the Buttrick and the Cabbage Patch, and I have made a few of these. A lot of times I make my own patterns up, but I have some here. And these were all made before 1985. There's no date on them, but I assume they were made before 85 because these were $3.75 Canadian dollars and $3 in the States, all of these four. This one, it has a date on it of 1985, and it's $4 or $5.75 in the Canadian dollars. So we know these must be earlier than this one. So these were made before 1985. So they're taken. Now, this doll, I don't know where it looks a little like the Cabbage Patch doll, but it's not an original because there's no signature on the back and there's no engraved images or saying what company or anything it's from. So it's a cute little girl. And this was the original dress she had on. I didn't really like the mauve color with the blue hair, so I made her a new one. And I have to put some closures on the back yet. But that's one of the things that I'm working on. Now this is an original. And this is the outfit. And I have washed these bodies because they were kind of dirty when I got them, and cleaned up their faces. But this is an original, and it has a signature on here, and it's got 85. So this one was made in 85 as well. This one is another original. The outfit on this was original. This, I made it, this outfit. And, but she is an original as well. She's got her signature here, and it's 85 as well. And if you want to know if they're original, the head, you can see printing right along in here. It's, I'm not sure. It's hard for me to see without my magnifying glass. But anyway, it was around, the body says it was 85, so. This is another one. Well, it looks like the original, but there's no printing on the back. The body is different style body. It's just got a dart there. It has no signature. So I don't know who made this one or where it came from, but it's still a cute little doll. And it's a nice, now there was shaping for the feet and the knees and the arms and the fingers on this one. So that's something I'm going to work on. And this is another little one. And you can see how clean and everything the body came up. Some of them I took the head right off and re-washed the body with the stuffing in. Some of them I washed them with the stuffing in. Now this has a signature on it, but no date. So I don't know what. And there's printing on the bottom, but the hair covers a lot of it. But it is an original doll too. So that's how what I've been working on this last little bit, digging these out and trying to figure out how I'm going to fix them up and what I'm going to do with them. So please subscribe to my channel, touch the bell, and leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Share if you found this interesting. If there's anything if you think I could help you with a problem, email me at dollfashion77@gmail.com, or check out my other videos. I have several other videos out there you might find helpful if you're dressing dolls, or I make up a few quilts from my scraps, and I have fun. This is my happy place, my sewing room. So thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe, and bye now.